Hello. So, we finally got the Great Storm back. This is, like I said, we get this event about every other month. This is, like, a bit different this time because we got it on the end of the crazy double event madness week. So we had all these events, like, on top of one another, 1 day events that are normally 3 day events. Like, the Great Storm is actually mostly normal. It's a full 3 days. It's not too many changes. There is a couple of changes, though. This one here, usually, like on the 45th one, there will be unique. There isn't one. And on the final one, you usually get like 2,500 or 3,000 coins. For some reason, you just get 1,000. So I've always advocated that you really only need to take 45 positions. 44 positions enough to get you 220 storm resistance. And then once you take the boss, that's the 45th position. 220 storm resistance reduces, means you're only taking 3% damage turn from the storm. Like if you have lower storm resistance, you take more damage. So 44 has usually been a pretty good number to get you enough storm resistance that you aren't taking excessive amounts of damage. If your storm resistance is too low, you'll bleed out really quickly. So like 45 has been a good target number that I've definitely recommended. It's the one I usually go for. I've pretty much usually don't go for the 53rd. I've come by earlier playthroughs I did because, I was, but I usually just stop at 45 these days. You got, just if you're VIP 7, you get some action points. You get 1 action point for every rank. You get 5 action points a day, so there's 22. If you spend energy, you get a few action points. And remember, you have 3 days, so you don't have to spend it all at once. But, it's 500, you'll profit, like I said, some of these lower ones, like, a lot of people spend about 500 plus a day normally, so most people probably get at least 3 from here. If you buy emeralds now, you also get some emeralds back. There's the Vanquisher of Chaos. There are no uniques this time, but you do get bonus emeralds. If you buy a lot of emeralds, you'll get some coins. If you open any pet eggs, you get some of these. I think there's like another 8 here, so like you just gotta say if you have summoning, like I have some eggs, like I said. This is why I say you should always keep at least 80 eggs in your inventory at all times. So you can open on quests like this. A lot of Merlin stones. Oh, we missed one. Biscuits. Wow, that was a good one. Look at that. We got a lot of 10s. Awesome. And of course, like if you said, so that's easy. That's why I say you always keep 80 eggs in your inventory so you have them for this. Spend emeralds. Keep in mind, like I said, during the actual scene, you can spend emeralds to buy more of these. And if you spend emeralds, you actually get some. Like, you cost 500 per thing. So if you want to buy the first one for 500, you would actually get to this one. So it's like getting 3 for the price of 1. And there is like an intro where you get stories. Like I said, I've done full playthroughs of this, but Galahad talks about like what the storm is, and I do like read them and stuff. But tells you about Zeshad, the main enemy of the game, and then Mira's here, and she tells you about the Great Storm. And then you have, like I said, right, and Mira tasks you to take her along. We'll read the whole thing when I do the actual event. But, on this one, generally you want to start, like, kind of always zigzaggy. I usually go right here to here, and you just kind of zigzag. And just kind of make sure you're clearing all these until you get up in here. And then you will go like right here, like I said. So you probably don't want to get this one, so skip this one. So you start here, go here, leave this one, because once you come around the other way, you can go here, and then right down here, and then enter the center from this node right here. This is the tower, that last tower. It's on the center ring, and you want to take down all 3 of these towers before fighting the boss. So you take down all the buffs, but if you go through here and you enter the center ring from here, you can now go either way, rather than having to go start right, like say you enter right here, and then you have to go, pretty much have to go this way or the other way. Like it just, gives you a bit more freedom, because if you go like this way, you have to do a lot more moves to hit the tower, so you're locked in. But if you hit the tower this way, you have more freedom to go either way, because there are 6 chests hidden on the board. They're in random positions. A lot of times the chest will be on the inner circle, so you want to be able to, like I said, you don't need to hit all 53 nodes. You just need 44 of them to get storm resistance. 44 is enough to get 220 storm resistance. Like the force of storm on the boss is 250. Like I said, your heroes, for every five force of the storm, like I said, you see this number? It's this number right here. It's like 10%. So 250 is 25% loss every second. Like, obviously, if you have no storm resistance, you wouldn't want to hit the boss. You would die in literally 4 seconds. Plus, enemies take less damage. So 220, like generally the number I recommend shooting for. You go for 220 storm resistance. Let's see. Oh, we got the bundles here. That's what I was going to talk about. Like, so you got the bundles, like it's the Great Storm Treasure. So if you want to buy any of these, the smallest one's $18, and it goes 37, 75, 130, and 225. 90. So generally speaking, this one should be the best value, but you give some coins to your guildmates, so don't give quite as many, but you give more yourself. So yeah, it should cost. Scales pretty linearly. I mean, this one might be the worst one, actually. I would say the 131 is actually kind of bad value. I think you'd be better off probably buying this one twice. It's not quite that, but I feel like this one looks like it'd be about better per value dollar spent. But this is probably the best one. I'd say this is probably the second best one. I mean, you can get the calculator out. But if you need coins, like, you can buy stuff with them. We can go look at the shop. For most people, like, if you need pet souls, you probably want to buy the pet soul chests. Like, if you don't have all your pets absolute stars, what you want to buy. Like, on my new account, this is what I will probably spend most or all my coins on. You can also buy some nightstones and stuff, like if you need pet gems. Like, on this one, like I said, I'd probably go look at Chorus's equipment list and buy the rest of everything he needs. See what I have, see what I need. Like, oh, wrong one. That's the pets. Like, of course, obviously my new pet. So he's at 5+3. Actually got them all already, but like, if I didn't have him, I did have him. Like, so we bought a bunch during the thing with my extra coins. So I'm like, did I have still? But looks like we actually got them. I thought I was still missing like one of those or something, but apparently I got them all. So like I said, so I don't even know what I'd spend it on. Like I said, for me, I might buy the Storm Legacy. I don't recommend most people buy these. I recommend most people just buy pet soul chests or items as needed. Most people, though, pet soul chests. The Storm Legacy bundles. You can get chaos particles or pet potions or unexpected prizes. Like, it's whatever. If you do have extra portal, if you have, for whatever reason, have extra action points that didn't get used, they will convert into Storm Legacy, which is probably better than just using them. Like if you've already got your 45 moves, like you're already to 45 moves, like you've already like beat the boss and you have 45, I would stop there. Save the rest of your action points, let them convert to Storm Legacy. That's going to be your best value out of them. But like I said, 500 emeralds buys you an action point. So like we can buy this, which I says that gets me 6, but because it's a spend emerald, we actually get, let's add 2 more. So that's like, so if you, I recommend spending at least 500 to get to all the way to 45 moves, unless you have a lot of energy resources saved up. Like, unless you have like a bunch of energy potions or whatever, you'll probably need to spend about 3,000-ish emeralds on this event to get to 45 moves, but that's not too bad. 3,000 emeralds, most people I think can afford. And we'll open some of the Storm Legacies just to show you what we can do with them. So we'll open 4 of these just to show you what's in them. Portal, see, Chaos Particles. You can get more Storm Legacies from them as well. Chaos Particles, generally the main thing you want outside of more Storm Legacy. You always want more Storm Legacy, but I don't really recommend them as a buy for most people. Like, if you still need pet souls, if all your pets are absolute star, then yes, you do want to start looking at some of the other stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video fun and informative, and if you want to see me do like a full playthrough, check out the video below. Thanks for watching.